Hello everybody, it's Severaltlevel4 for a brand new Let's Play. Today's Halloween, so what better thing to do than start an interesting game. I don't know much about this game, except that it's horror-themed. It's got a lot of disturbing and heavy elements, so I'm just going to put a disclaimer at the beginning of each video, starting with this one right here. I've been warned that this game can get unsettling. So, I have never played it before. This was recommended to me by my friend Holy Hand Grenade on Twitter. As a short and interesting game, and one that is good for the season here. So, we're gonna get started and see what it is about. The controls here are the arrow keys for moving, enter space to interact with things, escape to open the main menu. But it's called Off. The translation team would like to dedicate this third and final version of the English Off translation to the memory of Felix the Judge. Rest in peace. Caution: it is possible that certain scenes in this game may prove shocking to an unwarned public, or maybe not. The soundtrack and sound effects of Off, created by Elias Conrad Coldwood, are an important part of the game. It would be a shame to play without them. Unproductive fun time. Well, I guess I was about trying to type it in, forgetting that it's not how this works. My name is Dovey. I'm a boy. I like that there's rather not to say. That's nice that they have a third option. Alright. Welcome, Dovey. You have been assigned to being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you both out in Zone 0. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. So this game is made in RPG Maker, I think. So it's like one of those style games. It's got, like, you know, the Earthbound-y type vibes that a lot of these types of games do. To move my body, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. To interact with the environment, use the spacebar or enter key. Okay, so let's go this way. I looked it up on how long to beat, and it's like 5.5-ish hours, so we can make a decent series out of this, I think. Go into November as a side Let's Play. Ugh. There cannot be any living beings in Zone 0, hence I deduct that you are a pure figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I'll introduce myself. I am the Judge. Hey, where we're supposed to find you, and I'm aching to know your name, dear illusory interlocutor. I've seen that word, but I can't pronounce it right. I'm the Batter. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission. It's a pleasure, although it was not the body I was addressing, but the soul that it harbors. What is your name, controller? His name is Dovey. He can't talk to us. Oh, that's neat. However, he can see and hear everything. Even though you two are but an imaginary spectre in my eyes, let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear Dovey. I believe we need your help. Many people are in need of my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see, but what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There's no objective more laudable than yours. I accept to serve you as a guide through this area, if it is of any help to you. Thanks. That was really nice of you, cat. As you ran through that door. It's impossible to get around this obstacle. I want that chest, though. Dang it. A luck ticket has been found. So let's check out our stats here. Object. Luck ticket recovers a moderate amount of HP. Competence. Okay, we have 120 HP and 43 CP, whatever that is. We have a Herald Bat. Name, the batter class savior. Nickname, purifier. State, pure. Okay, that's good. 69 attack, very nice. I assume that's an active or waiting battle system. Quite peculiar. 448287C or 44B? Maybe that's a B. Probably should remember that. Allow me to inform you that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorial being. Might you in fact be a person of flesh and blood? I think so. Then I was mistaken from the beginning, and you did not even interrupt me in my fanciful phantasms. This is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you are the first living being I was given to encounter in this place. I had incidentally included that Zone 0 was an empty land. It is all too obvious that I was led astray. However, there exists other zones, and in those territories, hostile individuals might attack you most violently. Your sacred mission will likely lead you into these lands. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Sure. Purification in progress. This is the battle screen. As you can observe, you will find yourself placed at the right-hand side of the screen. Your opponent, however, in this case yours truly, will be located on the left, the correct place for single combat. At the beginning of combat, a choice will be presented to you. You have to decide between attack and auto. Naturally, attack allows you to engage the fight in classical fashion. If auto is your choice, the computer will make the strategic decisions in your place, turning you into a simple spectator. But now it is time to make an attempt. Choose attack, select the batter, then choose attack anew to slay me with your bat. Do not utilize the auto function. The computer will not restrain itself, and I fear I would die, taking my secrets with me to the grave. I wonder if it stops you. Okay, excellent, dear sportive companion. Know that both the level of the batter and that of his opponent determine the impact of your assaults. It is also possible for you or your adversaries to slyly avoid the offensive moves you will exchange. Finally, on occasion, your concrete will may allow you to release a critical strike, causing teeth to fly in heaps. But let us proceed if you are willing to. You may have noticed that when you first choose attack upon selecting the batter, a new window opened itself at the lower right corner of the screen. There, you have the choice between 4 new options. Attack lets you carry out a soul strike against a likewise soul adversary. Competence permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects lets you access the inventory you are presently carrying. Finally, flee is the option of the coward. While I dehort from this alternative, know that only the batter may select it in his personal menu. So, let us attempt to utilize an item. Take this luck ticket and graciously use it on the batter's person. The luck ticket has been found. Let's use a luck ticket. Impeccable, your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. But there's one thing we have not yet addressed. I am of course talking about competences. They are, generally speaking, special moves that trigger surprising effects. It may be that they are particularly powerful attacks or such that they induce a resurgence of health points. Nevertheless, know this, any use of competence leads to a consumption of competence points. So I suggest that you use your skills with parsimony. Once your CP are consumed, it will be impossible to carry out heavy assaults. And if, by some mischance, you happen to cross swords with a tougher opponent before recovering some CP, your victory will be uncertain. But let us try right away. Choose competence and try using wide angle, which will allow you to analyze your enemy. The Judge, a cryptic feline of old appearance, 300 HP, 30 CP, no weaknesses or resistance. You now know not only all about my attributes, but also about the art of combat. About the wide angle, know that its analysis will always be based on the start of battle. Thus, it may accidentally analyze adversaries you have already knocked down for a long time. Excuse me. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of your team or all of your opponents falls to 0. Take good care of your health if you want a successful career in purification. Okay, From now on, you'll be ready to dispose of all impure obstacles that dare appear in your luminous mission's way. Well, supposing your intelligence is on the same level with your undeniable capability of dealing bat blows to an innocent cat. Be that as it may, your training has not yet reached its end yet. Let me ask you to follow me if you still want me to be your guide. Whoop. Just zoomed on out of there. Whoop. I think the weather's nice outside. Quite peculiar. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, yes, to pass through it will be necessary to use your cerebral organ correctly. You know, the one bathing flabbidly in your cranium. I think that these floating blocks correspond in some way or another to the symbols you can see on the wall. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. So I'm assuming we're doing this again. What? It's impossible to get around this obstacle. Okay. Is there a problem? Oh, charming hero, I cannot do everything in your place. I'm not your janitor after all. Nonetheless, I may perhaps dare suggest to you to try activate some of these floating blocks more than once if so required. So hurry, solve me this intriguing obstacle and post haste if you please. I wish to rejoin the ground floor as soon as possible. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. See, the problem is there are 1, 2, no? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom there. That's what I thought. This is different. Oh, this is that from the last one. Ah, finally, after all that effort, the long-awaited reward makes its entrance on the scene. Crunch, num crunch. 1 second. Let's just go back a moment. Because that was this room. 448287. I don't know what C is. Nope. 448287. This might not be the right thing, but that's not it. That's a different amount of things. Oh hey, piece of silver flesh has been found. Okay. Recover CP. Yeah, see, we do have this. Oh, maybe it has the numbers. Number 448287. 1, 2, 4, 4, 8, 2, 8, 7. Cool. C just means the bottom one, I guess. We made it. Here we have an accessory that will prove especially useful to your purifying quest, dear Enlightened, a student and sportive friend. It is a cube floating in the air, as you have probably noticed. Nevertheless, you'll be able to differentiate it from its ilk by the contrast of its clashing colors, by assaulting your gaze with bad taste and defying any sensible course of plastic arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for despite its criticizable appearance, this red cube is of undeniable use. Aside from restoring the entirety of your health and competence points, it is capable of saving up progress and sending you to nothingness. The nothingness is a place of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. I now invite you to try for yourself in order to discover locations more populous than this deserted land. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly toward the following zones without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grab you. Okay. Do not worry yourself. I too travel much between the different zones of the world. Perhaps we will come to meet again. And by the by, take this. This item of a curious name will be the key that shall permit you to enter Zone 1. Have I clarified that you can, at any moment, consult your inventory characteristics by pressing the escape key? The Leo card has been found. Health points, comments, points completely restored. Save game. Block 1. Let's go back to nothingness. World map, question mark? The room. It's impossible to enter, you need a zodiac card for it. Zone 2, Zone 0, Zone 1. Weird. I like it. So this will just let us save here. Hello. Tramway number 1 is a very useful means of transport to get to different areas of Zone 1. Can you get to the other side there? No. Please select your destination. I guess we're going to Damien. Zone 1. So I still don't know like what we're supposed to be doing in this game, but we're supposed to purify something. Tramway 2 hasn't been coming for a long time. It's raining here. Visitor? Welcome to the smoke mines. May I know who you are? Are you Inspector? No, I'm the Batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The Batter? The impure spirits? Are you some sort of prophet? Or perhaps a man of belief? Yeah, something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Dovey. I don't know him. He must be a member of the superior personnel. In any case, that's good. That means our requests have been approved. Come, I'm going to explain your task. Okay. Oh. You are here in the smoke mines of Damien, in the south of Zone number 1. Here, we send laborers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. Using various tools, we put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sends to other zones. The rest of it flows free and forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we can live. It's an essential element, the first among 4 elements. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. So, there we are. And so, how do I put this? They're impures? Where are the impures? Yeah, there we go. There are many specters in the mines, and they're getting more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be good if you wouldn't go there, because the regulations forbid access to smoke mines for visitors. So, here's what you're gonna do. There's an annex tunnel that no one ever goes to. But a miner went in there some time ago, and he saw something strange, he said, nothing like the usual. So I thought maybe that's the leader of the specters. So, there you go. There we are. If you accept, you'll go into the annex mine and kill the leader of the specters. Then the specters will disappear, and we can work properly again. There we go. Do you have any questions? No? Ah, great. Impeccable. The tunnel's right down there. I will wait for you here. Okay. Hey, buddy. Soon I might be promoted. I'll be able to do surveillance in Alma. I'm anxious for that to happen. Luck ticket. Okay, cool. So I guess we're gonna head down towards the annex here. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Well, who do we have here? Is that not Dovey and his charming jumping Jack the Batter? Might you be the Spectre's leader? Haha, no, certainly not. I'm only passing through, not unlike the smoke which is being extracted from this pale and metallic place. I do not trust this cat. However, I believe I know where the one you take for ectoplasm can be found. To tell the truth, I am perplexed. I think that it is one of those peculiar things called a spherical add-on. I have very well tried to appropriate it, but the operation has systematically failed. But I am thinking, maybe you, one who is not of physical matter, will perhaps succeed in binding the spiritual entity to yours. Sure. Add-on Alpha has joined you. What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Fair enough, since it has decided to accompany, I know only to advise you to make the best possible use of it. Got it. Leader of Spectres isn't here? Apologies, but I fear I have to respond in the negative. This add-on aside, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul in this place. There's nothing here. This is the sort of spot that I'm particularly fond of. What you seek is certainly located elsewhere. Object. No. So Alpha is Alpha. It's a father, it's an add-on, and it's pure. It has an audacious symbol. So is it a party member? I guess so. It has 100 health, no experience, no competence. Interesting. But I think we're gonna end off the episode over here. This is a very interesting game so far. I heard it gets disturbing. Right now it hasn't. It's been interesting, but it hasn't been unsettling yet. So we'll get to that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. And happy Halloween. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.